First is Ujjayi Pranayama, this victorious breathing. And this breathing is done like that. So you sit down on the crossed legs so that first you focus on the breathing, how you're breathing. So bring your index and the middle finger at the root of your throat. When you inhale deep, you feel the suction there. So these two muscles of the root throat, that they are squeezing. So, and when you're breathing deep, you're not breathing in the belly. Your navel is always tucked back to your spine. You're breathing up, just upper part, not in the belly. So exhale fully. Inhale deep. Belly is in and full breath in the chest and holding it. Exhale full out. Inhaling deep. Deep breath in, having this contraction awareness from your throat. Do it a few times so you get used to of Ujjayi Pranayama. So this is important. So you're inhaling deep with Ujjayi Pranayama. Not in the belly, just in the chest, expanding it. Exhaling full out. Inhaling deep. Exhaling full out. Deep inhaling. In your own capacity, so you feel this beautiful stimulation at the root of your throat. And this is the breathing we will keep up with in our entire practice. So now slowly and gently, we start first for cat with cat and cow pose. So our spine is warmed up. Hip wide space between the knees and shoulder wide space between the hands. Inhaling deep, slowly going up. Exhale, slowly going down. Inhale deep, going up. Full movement. Exhale. Full out. Inhale, going up. Exhale, full breath out, down. Inhale deep, last time, going up. Elbow straight. Exhale, last time, going down. Deep inhalation, back in the center. Now from here, Varnasana. Inhaling deep, slowly bring the right hand out and left leg out. Exhale, elbow and knee want to touch. Inhale deep. Exhale deep down. Inhale deep, going up. Exhale, slow breath. Down. Last time, inhaling deep. Exhale deep, last time. Deep breath in the center. Now the left side, left hand and the right leg. Inhaling deep. Inhale deep. Exhale deep. Two more times. Inhale deep. Exhale deep. Down. In your own capacity, just focus on your breathing. Inhale deep. Exhale deep. Second last time. Inhale deep. Now last time, last round. Deep breath. Deep breath out. Slowly and gently, we're coming back in the center. Ushtasana, the camel pose, which is very good to open up your chest, open and stretches your ribs. That is also very good for the lower back as well. Hands to the waist, inhale deep. Exhale slowly and gently, bringing the hand back to your heels. If you're not able to reach to your heel, go as far as possible. So you can use this in the hand on the waist and going back. Deep breathing. 2, 3. If you're able to reach with the hands on the heel, just you're keeping the bend on your lower back and pushing the hips outward. 4, 5. Experience this deep breath in your chest. Exhale deep. Inhale deep, full breath in. Gently coming back in the center. See, slowly and gently you're able to come back right in the center. In the beginning, you feel that, oh, that is too much for the back. That is not you are doing, that is a defense mechanism of the body. That is the instinctive part of the brain. Want to make it to the side way and then go because it's not sure yet if you're able to. But if you do it a few times, you're able to reach up, back, and forth nicely. Now inhaling deep, slowly standing up and starting with the sound of Om. Hands in the center. Eyes are closed. Deep breath in, deep out. And starting with the sound of Om for 3 times with me. Slowly bring the hands down. In Samasthiti, in Surya Namaskar A. Ekam, inhale, deep breath in, hands up. Dve, exhale, deep breath out, forward bend. 3, inhale, head up. Just stepping back. Pancha, inhale, toe flat, knees up. Hips up, eyes looking the center of the eyebrows. Shut, exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana, staying here for the count of 5. Deep breathing. Observe how the back is straight, the shoulders are relaxed. Deep breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sapta, inhale, stepping or jumping forward. Ashto, exhale, forward bend. Nava, inhale, slowly going up, eyes gazing at your thumbs. Exhale, Samasthiti. Second time. Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale, forward bend. 3, inhale, head up. Chatvari, exhale, slowly. Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, up. Full breath. Shut, exhale, full breath out. Staying here for the count of 5. Deep breathing. 1, 2. Observe that your shoulders are relaxed. Have deep breathing. 2. Eyes are looking in the direction of navel, but seeing the tip of your nose. 3, 4, 5. Sapta, inhale, stepping or jumping forward. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale, hands are together, rising up. Eyes gazing at your thumb, exhale, and Samasthiti. Last time, always making sure that your belly is always squeezed in. So your navel want to touch at your spine. So always belly in and just inhaling, exhaling on your chest, not in the belly. So that way we are engaging Mulban and Uddiyana as well. These 2 diaphragms are engaged. Inhaling deep now. Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. 3, inhale, head up. Squeeze the navel in and deep breath in chest. Chatvari, slowly going down. Exhale. Full breath out. Pancha, inhale. Rising up, opening chest, eyes looking in the sky. Deep breathing. 1, 2, and making sure that our shoulders are not tight, elbows are straight, and fingers are spread out. Heels want to touch on the ground without bending the knees. And deep breathing. 3, 4, 5. Sapta, inhale, deep breath in, slowly hopping forward or stepping forward. Ashtau, exhale. Nava, inhale, slowly rising up. Exhale, Samastiti, slowly and gently down. Last time, Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale and up. Squeeze the belly always. Chatvari, exhale, gently going down, full breath out. Pancha, inhale up. Shat, exhale. Staying here. Only with your nose, eyes looking at the tip of the nose. Have the chin as down as possible. So if you want to touch and tuck to your chest. 2, 3, 4,
1.
5.
Yes.
Sapta, inhale, stepping or jumping forward. Ashtau, exhale. Nava, inhale, gently rising up. Eyes gazing at your thumbs. Exhale, Samastiti, slowly going down. Bring the hands down. Inhale, exhale. Making sure that our stomach is and the chest is out. When we are breathing deep in the chest, so our ribs also expand out. Also, we are breathing from the throat. In Surya Namaskar B, Ekam, inhale, Utkatasana. Dve, exhale. Step back. Chatvari, exhale. Pancha, inhale up. Deep breath. Shat, exhale. Sapta, inhale. Slow inhalation. Stepping forward. Slow inhalation. Going up. Holding posture here. For the first time, we do it with 2 breaths. Then we do it just in 1 breath. 1, 2. Inhale deep. Ashtau, exhale. Long exhalation unless you go down. And making sure your body is not touching on the ground when you go down. Inhale up. Chaturdasha, exhale. Down. Inhaling deep. Now stepping with the left leg. Ekadasha, inhale up. Deep inhalation. Deep exhalation. 1, 2. Deep inhale. Dwadasha, exhale. Jatranadhanasana. Triyodasha, inhale up. And Chaturdasha, exhale. Downward facing dog. Deep breathing just with your nose. Deep control breath. So that way you start to control the cardiovascular muscle. Deep breathing. 2. Squeezing the belly in. So see how the stomach is squeezed in and you're just breathing in your chest. 2, 3, 4, 5. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale, forward bend. Saptadasha, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastiti. Last time, the second time, Surya Namaskar B, Utkatasana. Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale, head up. Chatvari, exhale. Pancha, inhale, up. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. Sapta, inhale, slow inhalation going up. Ashta, exhale, slow exhalation going down. Nava, inhale, up. Dasha, exhale, down dog. Ekadasha, inhale, slow inhalation going up. Dwadasha, exhale, slow exhalation going down. Triyodasha, inhale, up. Chaturdasha, exhale, down dog. Staying Adho Mukha Svanasana. And again, we're controlling on the breath and making the contraction at the root lock, Mool Bandh. Deep breathing and bring the chin down. Eyes looking at the tip of your nose. You automatically find your breathings want to rush. So it's like a wild horse, body wants to take the control. But you just keep this deep control on your breath. 2. It takes only a few seconds and you again find the control on your full body. 3, 4, 5. Panchadasha, inhale, stepping or jumping forward. Shodasha, exhale. Saptadasha, inhale, Utkatasana. In Samasthiti, slowly bring the hands down. So Surya Namaskar A and Surya Namaskar B are like first step and the second step. In the second step, this in Surya Namaskar B, the body warm up very fast. Not only body, mind with the breath is tied up, so you get very, very centered, and all the tension from the body is released. So you are ready now to start the practice of yoga asana. So in Samasthiti, opening the feet half a feet apart, hands to your waist. Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Pada Angushtasana, hands to the toes. You can also bend your knee if you're not reaching. Inhale, head up. 3, exhale, down. Deep breathing, shoulders relax. Elbows as close as possible to the shin muscle, but not touching to your legs. 2. And making sure with every exhalation, you're forward bending and bringing the hips up. You're feeling the stretch on the hamstring. 2, 3. Squeezing the navel in. Want to touch at your spine. 4, 5. Chatvari, inhale, head up. Exhale there. Pada Hastasana. Inhale deep, slowly bring the hands under the feet. Dve, exhale, gently down. Deep breathing. 1. Ideally, your legs are straight. If they're not happening and the legs are shaking, bend them a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5. Trini, inhale, head up. Hands to the waist. Exhale, slowly coming back to the center. In Samasthiti, neutral position. So always we are coming back in neutral position, feet are together in front of the mat. That's where we are starting, and that's where we are ending with one yoga pose. This is also part of the discipline of the Ashtanga Yoga. Now from here, Uttita Trikonasana. Ekam, inhale, stepping back with the right leg, opening the right leg opposite side, just opposite behind you. Ekam, inhale, stretch hands out. Dve, exhale, slowly go and grab your toe. The left hand is up on the top of the shoulder. Deep breathing. If you're not able to reach at your toe, just go up on your shin muscle or at your knee, but just making sure your hip and the shoulder always in straight line. Hips are not pointing out. That is not right for the back as well. Deep breathing, eyes gazing at your thumb. 2, making sure your elbow down is also not bent. Holding the head as down as possible. 2, and not breathing in the belly, the chest, having the navel always tucked back. In the beginning, it requires More discipline, but slowly it comes natural. 3, 4, 5. 3D, inhale, slowly going back in the center without exhaling, slowly going opposite side. Chatwari, exhale gently now on the left side, deep breath. 1, 2, slow breathe in, slow out. 3, always making sure your hip and the shoulder are in one line, stretching the hand, not hanging the hand, just holding it straight on the top of the shoulder blade. 4, 5. Pancha, inhale with the inhalation, slowly coming back in the center. Exhale there. Now B, Ekam, inhale, deep breath in. Dwe, exhale, bring the left hand down on the ground, across your foot or in front of it. In the right leg, just the right hand is opening up. Deep breathing. 1, 2, and keeping both knees straight. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, inhale, deep breath, slowly coming back in the center. Exhale, slowly going opposite side. So here, when we are new, we want to breathe here. Exhale fully, inhale deep, full breath. Chatwari, exhale, then going left leg, right hand, and the left hand up, eyes gazing at your thumb. Deep breathing. 1. If you're not able to reach, you can use your hands outward as well, then opening the chest, eyes looking at your thumb. Deep breathing. 3, 4, 5. Pancha, inhale, deep breath in, slowly coming back in the center. Exhale in Samasthiti. If you like, you can also have 2, 3 thick books with you. So then you can also use this as a brick, as a support, so you don't have to push down all the way. Okay, if you have a cushion handy that is also thick, not very spongy, that as well will help you. Okay, if not, then also the modification that you can entirely do it without any props as well. Now, Utthita Parshav Kona Asana. Ekam, inhale, stepping back with the right leg, opening the face on the right side, bending the knee. Dwe, exhale, slowly bring the head, or you can also use it at your knee and stretching the hand out, eyes looking at your fingertips. Slowly bring the hand down, deep breathing. 1, bending the knee further out, knee in the back straight. Again, your hip and the shoulder are in one line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Making sure you are breathing in your chest, not in the belly. Squeeze the navel inward. 4, 5. 3, inhale, slowly coming back in the center. Exhale there on the left side, deep breath in. Chatwari, exhale, slowly, gently going down. Stretching the hand, stretching out. You can have the hand at your knee as well, stretching out, deep as possible, in a full angle. Deep breathing in, deep out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pancha, inhale, deep breath, slowly coming back in the center. Exhale. B. Ekam, inhale, again. Deep breath in, bend the knee, using now the left hand to go on the ground. So you can use it in front of your foot and opening the chest opposite side. Ideally, you are able to reach back and using the hand. One more modification is that you use your left hand on your thigh and right on the top, eyes looking up on the ceiling. Deep breathing. 1. And ideally, you're able to reach down and stretching the hand out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, full breath. Holding the breath, slowly and gracefully going back in the center. Exhale there. Inhaling deep. Now the left side. Pancha, exhale, full breath out, slowly. Going down and bringing the hand up. Stretching out. 1. Always making sure that you are as comfortable as possible. You're able to have the control on your breath. 2, 3. You're deep breathing, not struggling with the breath, not like, no, that's not right. 3, 4, 5. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale, slowly coming back in Samasthiti. Deep breathing in, deep out. Again, holding the belly in, just on your chest. Up, so that is very, very, very like, it is a profound way of breathing that increase the heat in the body, that increase the heat in the cardiovascular muscle, that also increase the heat in the blood as well. So that is why the Ashtanga Yoga is detoxing yoga or Yoga Chikitsa or yoga therapy that really detox all the toxins from the blood to the sweat. Only because of this powerful breathing. So we are not breathing in the belly. Otherwise the breath gets cools. Okay. Now from here, Prasarita Padottanasana. Ekam, inhale, stepping back to the right leg, knee straight, hands to the waist. Dve, exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, head up. Trini, exhale, gently bring the crown of the head towards the ground. Again, in your own capacity, making sure you're not overdoing it. You're keeping your knees straight. Let the crown of the head hang towards the ground. And deep breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, inhale, head up, hands to the waist, exhale, slowly coming back in the center. D, Ekam, inhale, opening the hands out. Dve, exhale, hand to the waist, elbows back, inhale. 3, exhale, hands stay on the waist, going down all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deep, powerful breathing. 5, inhale. Slowly coming back in the center. Exhale there. C, Ekam, inhale. Always making sure that your legs are not sliding back. So you can always go back and reset yourself. Knees always straight, not bent. Have the toes in, heels out, so you're anchored well on the ground. C, Ekam, inhale, stretch hand out. Dve, exhale, hands go back. Excuse me. Hands go back. Inhale, head up. Exhale, forward bend. Gently down. Deep breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, inhale, gently going up. Exhale there. D, Ekam, inhale, hand to the waist, opening chest. Not in the belly. Dve, exhale, hand to the waist, and now slowly bring the hands to the toes. Inhale, head up. Elbows are bent. Exhale, forward bend. Gently down, so you are just holding your hands anchored at your toe, not stretching your toes out. You can also bend your knees, so that way your legs are not shaking. Only if you need to. Otherwise, leg straight is the best. 2. And the crown of the head want to touch on your mat. And keeping the spine straight, eyes looking at the root of the body. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, inhale, head up, head to the waist. Exhale, slowly coming back in the center. Inhale deep, full breath in. Samasthiti, slowly coming back in front of your mat. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Parshavottasana. Ekam, inhale, again stepping back with the right leg, opening the leg apart. You make sure that your foot in the back, you see it's not on the side, it's like you're stepping forward. You have a space between the legs so that the chest is forward, hands go behind. In Parsha Namaskar, if you're not able to reach, you get your elbows. Inhale deep. Dwe, exhale, forward bend. Eyes looking at your big toe, forward bending, gently, deep breathing. Making sure you're not breathing in the belly, in your chest all the time. You do it again and again. This is very powerful way of breathing, guys. Increases your body heat, and you see when the body heat is above. So in that kind of breathing way, you can reach to your body temperature about a 39 degrees Celsius. So above the normal body temperature. Deep breathing. 3, 4, 5. 3, inhale, slowly coming back in the center. Exhale there. Inhaling deep. Full breath in. Slowly head is up. And Chatwari, exhale, going down. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation, and the navel is tucked back. 1. Deep, graceful breathing. 2. Elbows are pulled back and the chest is wide open. Knees straight. 3, 4, 5. Pancha, inhale, up. Shat, exhale, Samasthiti. Utthita Hasta Pada Angusht Asana. So rising up the leg and hands to the toe. We do it in 2 variations. In the first, I show you the simple one that all can do this. Okay, Ekam, inhale. So we're using the hand to the waist. Ekam, inhale, bending the knee and grabbing at the knee. Opening the chest. Dwe, exhale, forward bend, gently going down. Staying here for the count of 5. And 1 who are able to reach with the toe, staying down. 2, 3, 4, knee, the left knee straight. 4, 5. Slow breathing, fast breathing will not help you. Inhale, head up. 3, knee, exhale, opening the leg on the right side. You can also bend your knee and open it as right as possible. Eyes looking on the left side. Deep breathing. 1, 2, knee straight. 3, 4, 5. Pancha, inhale, slowly bring the leg forward. Shat, exhale, forward bend. Sapta, inhale, straight leg. Staying here for the count of 5. 1, 2, 3. If you're doing it first time, you can also use the hand at your knee. 4, toe pointing out. 4, 5. Inhale, slowly going down. Exhale there. Left side, same way. Ashto, inhale, bend the knee, slowly going up. 1 who can go, slowly have the hand at your toe and forward bend. Nava, exhale, forward bend. 1, 2, focus on your deep breathing. 3, 4, 5. Dasha, inhale, head up. Ekadasha, exhale. So one who do it with the bend knee, bend your knees, opening the hip on the side, eyes looking as right as possible. Deep breathing. One who do it with the hands in the toe, opening the legs on the side. Deep breathing. 1, 2, 3. Deep breathing. 4, 5. Dwadasha, inhale, slowly bring the leg forward. Triyodasha, exhale, forward bend. Chaturdasha, inhale, straight leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Panchadasha, inhale, slowly coming back. In Samasthiti. Inhale deep. Exhale deep. Ardha Baddha Padma Padoktasan. Ekam, inhale. We do it again in 2 variations. One is a simple variation. One is more advanced of the normal variation. So in the simple variation, Ekam, inhale, just bend your right knee and grab with the left hand. Dwe, exhale, forward bend. Gently bring the head towards the ground. If you have the books handy, you can have the hand at your book. And one who can do it in the right way, half lotus, bring the hand behind. Dwe, exhale, gently bring the hand down, the left one. Eyes gazing at your big toe. 1, 2, 3, and keeping knees straight. 4, 5. 3 knee, inhale, head up. Exhale there. Chatwari, inhale, slowly coming back in the center. Exhale, slowly bring the leg back. Left side, same way. A pancha, inhale, bending the knee. Shat, exhale, forward bend. Gently, you can use your both hands or one hand can hold on your legs and forward bending. Deep breathing. One who do it half lotus, doing it nicely with half lotus. Bring the hand behind. Exhale down. 2. Observing how your hip stretches nicely. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sapta, inhale, head up. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale, gently going up. Dasha, exhale, slowly bring the leg down, slowly and gracefully. In Samasthiti, Utkat Asana, Vinyasa, and Virabhadrasana from here. Ekam, inhale. Dwe, exhale. Trini, inhale, head up. Chatvari, exhale. Pancha, inhale, up. Shat, exhale. Sapta, inhale. Slowly hopping forward in between your hands and staying in Utkat Asana. 1, 2, belly always squeezed in. 3, 4, 5. Sapta, Ashto, inhale. Nama, exhale, down. Dasha, inhale, head up. Ekadasha, exhale. Dwadasha, inhale, up. Triyodasha, exhale, downward facing dog. Sapta, Virabhadrasana A. Sapta, inhale, step forward with the right leg. Bending the knee, hands up, staying here for the count of 5. 1, 2. Have the control on your breath. With Ujjayi Pranayam. 3, 4, 5. Deep inhale. Ashto, exhale, opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nava, inhale, Virabhadrasana B. Opening the hands wide, deep breath, body in the center, hips engaged, belly is in, open chest, eyes looking in the center, on the top of your fingertips. 2, 3, 4, 5. Dasha, inhale. Ekadasha, exhale, opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dwadasha, inhale, slowly bring the hands down. Triyodasha, exhale, in Chaturanga Dandasana. So like it's like a plank, but it's more than plank. Here you're engaging your navel up to your spine. Triyodasha, inhale up. Chaturdasha, exhale, downward facing dog. Sapta, Paschimottanasana. Deep breath in, hopping forward, slowly sitting down. Again, one who are new, very, very simple. So we don't need to copy anybody. We don't need to copy the people how they do it on the internet, because so many times we get carried away with the vanity. It takes a practice, and you get your own style of hopping forward. So you do it very simply, inhaling deep, slowly bend your knee, and gently hop your hips up, and gently sitting down. If that is hard in the beginning, because that requires strength from the shoulder, inhale deep, right leg, left leg, and the hips on the ground, exhale, straight leg. Deep breathing, hands on the side of the hips, knees are pressing, straight spine, the chin down, Dandasana. And control breath. Inhaling deep, again squeezing the navel as in as possible. So say as in as possible, and you're bringing the awareness to the root muscles, reproductive muscle, and the rectum muscle is locked upward. Then you do breathing like this. So having the awareness through the spine is rising up to the crown of the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sapta, inhale, hands to the toes. And Paschimottanasana. Ashtho, exhale, forward bend gently. Eyes looking in the direction of navel. And of course, if we are not able to see it because of the chest and how we are looking down, just have the eyes in the direction of navel. And you always are looking at the tip of your nose. So visually you are anchored and deep breathing then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ashto, inhale, head up. Exhale there. Nava, inhale, hands on the top of the feet. Slowly head is up. Dasha, exhale, gently down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dasha, inhale. Ekadasha, exhale. Slowly coming back. If you are sweating, the sweat is coming on your eyebrows or on the eye, just have a handkerchief handy or the paper towel handy, so you can always wipe it, because in the beginning, because of this detoxing, more salt first is coming out in the sweat, and when it goes in the eye feel very irritated. Just a small beginner's hint. Now inhaling deep, full breath in, we're crossing the leg, hands on the side, and going back. Dwadasha, exhale. Triyodasha, inhale up. Chaturdasha, exhale, downward facing dog. Sapta, Purvottasana. Slowly, sitting down, hands in the back. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Ashtanga, inhale with the inhalation going up. Purvottasana, head is back, eyes looking the center of the eyebrows. 1, and pushing the hips up. 2, toes pointing out. 3, 4, push the hips up. 4, 5, Nava, inhale. Dasha, exhale, back in the center. Ekadasha, inhale, slowly. We're crossing the legs. Hands in the front, so you slowly go back and then rocking forward. So that way the weight goes on the hand and the legs able to move back. Dwadasha, exhale. Triyodasha, inhale up. Chaturdasha, exhale. Sapta, slowly sitting down. Ardha Baddha, Paschimottasana. So half lotus, forward bending pose. Inhaling deep, slowly bending the right knee. So as much as you can, and slowly you're trying to bring your right hand back. As we are sitting, it's able to have a better control. If you're not able to reach with hand to the toe, in the front, just have the hand as back as possible. Deep inhalation, Ashtanga, exhale, forward bend. Eyes looking at the tip of your big toe. And forward bending gently. You are reaching as far as possible. 2, deep breathing. 3, if you're not able to bend your knee that much, you can also bend it a little bit outward. 3, and forward bending. 4, 5. Nava, inhale, head up. Dasha, exhale, slowly back. Panchadasha, inhale, opposite side. So again, one who are just extremely new and not sure yet, just have as much control as possible on the body. And slowly and gracefully we get better at it. So that is the natural law as well. Now, so one who are able to reach with the hands back, Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale, forward bend. Eyes looking at your big toe. You're able to reach as far as you can. No need to overstretch. Focus on your breathing, navel squeezed in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Saptadasha, inhale, head up. Exhale, slowly coming back. Ashtadasha, inhale, full breath in. Ekano Vimshati, exhale. Vimshati, inhale up. Eka Vimshati, exhale. Downward facing dog. Dwa Vimshati, hopping forward, slowly sitting down. Exhale, straight legs. Now Sapta. Triyanmukhi, Ekpad, Paschimottasana. Forward bend with the bent knee. So slowly bending the knee out so your soul is outward. Okay, making sure in the beginning, if you're just new to that, it might be hard to have both legs, both knees together. But in the beginning, you can just open wide. So that way you don't feel overstretched at your knee as well. One who can do this, do it that way. Inhaling deep. Ashtanga, exhale. Forward bend, gently down. You can also open as much as possible. Forward bending, when you're bending forward, making sure your weight is on both hips equal. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nava, inhale, head up. Dasha, exhale, slowly back. Panchadasha, inhale, slowly with the left leg. We always use very less time in exchanging. So that way we stay in the rhythm. Otherwise, we do the vinyasa with every count. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale, forward bend. 1, Two, always making sure that your shoulders are relaxed. Very important, guys, because when our shoulders are tight, we automatically are signaling our mind to release the cortisol hormone, which induces stress and anxiety in the body. Then you don't feel very centered and grounded. So always shoulders are relaxed and deep breathing. So the opposite, the serotonin start to induce in the body. 3, 4, 5. Shodasha, inhale. Saptadasha, exhale, gently back. Ashtadasha, inhale. Vinyasa, hands on the side, deep inhale, hop forward. Slowly bring one leg back, other leg back. Going down with exhalation. Ekano vimshati, inhale up. Vimshati, exhale. Eka vimshati, inhale deep. Sapta, Janu Sheers, Asana A. Bring the right heel at the root of the body. We want to touch the heel at the perineum of the body. That is in between the genital and the rectum muscle. So that root space, we want to touch the heel there. But we are also making sure we don't overdo, we don't overstretch at the knee. But when you know it, you're able to reach it. That is important part of this asana. Inhale deep. Ashto, exhale, forward bend on the left leg. See, we go as far as possible. We're not making sure that we stretch too much out. We go as far and slowly, gracefully bending out. Deep breath. Shoulders relax. Squeeze the navel in. And deep breathing in. Ujjayi pranayama, the victorious breath that we're doing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nava, inhale, head up. Dasha, exhale, coming back. Left side, same way. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. 1. Shoulder relax, eyes looking at your big toe or in the direction of your navel. 2. You choose what is best for you, making sure your shoulders are relaxed. 3, 4, 5. Shodasha, inhale. Saptadasha, exhale back in the center. Ashtadasha, inhale. Ekano Vinshati, exhale. Vinshati, inhale up. Eka Vinshati, exhale. Dwa Vinshati, inhale, keep slowly sitting down. Janu Shirsasana B. In that, we're bending the right knee and slowly we're hopping on the heel. So our rectum muscle is sealed by the heel. So that's how we're sitting on the heel. We establish so our hips are a little bit lifted up. We're able to bend furthermore. Heel is always pressing on the ground. Sapta, inhale. Ashto, exhale, going down. You're able to reach further out, forward bending, shoulders relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nava, inhale. Dasha, exhale, back. Now left side, same way. We're sitting on the heel, establishing ourselves in the pose, balance, deep inhalation. Shodasha, exhale down. 1. Making sure that your knee is as open as possible. So making about an 85-degree angle between your knees. 2. Ujjayi breathing. Navel is squeezed in. 3, 4, 5. Saptadasha, inhale, head up. Ashtadasha, exhale, coming back. Now, Ekano Vinshati, hands on the side, deep breath in. Vinshati, exhale, parallel flick now. Ekavimshati, inhale up. Dvavimshati, exhale, down dog. Triyovimshati, inhale deep, slowly hopping forward and sitting down. Janu Shiksasanti. So that's also, we all can do it. And that ideally, that you are bending your foot like this way. But it's in the beginning, it's hard. So just use your right hand to go under and use your foot to have a twist a little bit. And then forward bending gently. So your toes are pressing and your heel is pressing at your thigh, and forward bending gently. This is very good for your knee health, guys. Inhale deep. Ashto, exhale, forward bend. Again in your own capacity. 1, 2, 3. Shoulders relax. 4, 5. Nava, inhale, head up. Dasha, exhale, gently coming back. Left side, same way. When you go back, slowly unlocking and just releasing the leg. Now the opposite side. Panch Dasha, inhale, deep breath in. Show Dasha, exhale, forward bend. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deep breathing. 5. Saptadasha, inhale, head up. Ashtadasha, exhale, back in the center. Ekavimshati, inhale deep. Slowly bringing one leg, the second back, exhale down. Ekavimshati, inhale up. Dvavimshati, exhale down. Sapta, Marichasana. Inhaling deep, slowly bending the right knee. Deep inhalation, bring the right hand and grabbing it from the back. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhaling deep, head up. Ashto, exhale, forward bend. If you're not able to reach with your hands back, you can just use your hands as back as possible and then holding the awareness that you want to stretch out and forward bending gently. 2, 3. One who are able to just interlock the fingers, they slowly start to aim that they want to reach at the wrist. 3, 4, 5. Now inhale, head up. Dasha, exhale, slowly releasing gracefully. Left side, same way. Inhale deep. Panchadasha, exhale. Slowly grabbing the hand behind. If you're not able to reach, that is entirely fine. Slowly with the time, you will be able to. Inhale deep, head up. Shodasha, exhale, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Saptadasha, inhale, head up. Ashtadasha, exhale, slowly back in the center. Ekavimshati, inhaling deep, full breath in. Slowly going back. Vimshati, exhale. Ekavimshati, inhale up. Vimshati, exhale, down dog. Dvavimshati, slowly sitting down. And Marichasana, B, we do it. We do it Marichasana C, but we do it in a simple variation. Slowly bend your left knee, right leg is across, so that is locked in. Inhaling deep, slowly we are bringing the hand behind and grabbing it. Inhale deep, head up. Ashto, exhale, forward bend. And one who can do it in half lotus, that is well and good as well. Deep inhaling. Deep exhaling, forward bend. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now inhale, head up. Dasha, exhale, slowly coming back to the center. Now on the left side, same way. Again, in the simple variation is the best. to do it, and one who can do it with half lotus. And then you bring the leg up, deep inhalation. Show the Shah, exhale, and forward bending gently. Deep breath in, deep out, so making sure your hips on the ground and you're bending as down as possible. If you're not able to reach your hands back, just forward bend gently, making sure your shoulders are pulled back. 2, or you can use a kind of like a small towel also to grab your hands. That you can apply for the next time. I will remind you. 3, 4, 5. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale, gently back in the center. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Relax first. Now, the second last vinyasa, and then we will do navasana in that. Inhale deep, full breath in. Ashtadasha, exhale down. Ekano Vimshati, inhale up. Vimshati, exhale. Ekavimshati, inhaling deep. Slowly bring the hips on the ground and bring the legs up gently. In Navasana, straight spine. 1, eyes looking parallel with on your toes, on the big toes. 3, 4. You can also bend your knee or straight knee, holding it. 4, 5. No fast breathing. Sapta, inhale, slowly push up. Exhale down. Ashtau, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Straight spine, open body, open chest, squeeze navel. 4, 5. Sapta, inhale up. Ashtau, exhale, bring the legs up. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sapta, inhale up. Ashtau, down. Exhale. Slowly from here, laying down. Inhale deep, exhale deep. Just with your nose, deep breathing, making sure your navel is always squeezed inward. You'll find a massive change in the way you're breathing, in the way you're breathing now, that increase so much heat in the body. See, so that is also removing the toxins, and not only that, also the viruses from the body. When the body heat is there and we are healthy, so that our white blood cells are not active and fighting back. So that is a normal case. But here the body heats it so much and we are healthy and full of oxygen. So your immunity also get enhanced with that multifolds. Not only your immunity, but the energies in the body enhances as well massively. Your nervous system is just really rejuvenated, detoxed entirely. And we are doing only half of it, but we're doing it with the right breath, holding the navel back. That is the secret of the Ujjayi pranayama. This in the breath work we are doing. Now from here, Ubhayan Pada Angushthasana. So bringing the legs back and holding the toes in the back. And then forward bending. So exhale fully. Sapta, inhale. Slowly bring the legs back and holding the toes. Staying here for the count of 5. Establish yourself in the posture. If you're not able to reach and grab your toes, that is entirely okay. Just let your lower spine stretch nicely. Deep breath. 1, 2. Squeeze the navel. Deep breathing. 4, 5. Ashtau, inhale. Slowly, the deep inhalation, gently rising up, rolling forward and bringing the legs up. Holding here with a count of 5. Head is as back as possible. Eyes looking in the center of the eyebrows. 1. You can also bend your knees to find a better balance. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now inhale, deep breath in, slowly crossing the leg. Exhale there, inhale deep, push up. Exhale gently down, lay down again. And getting ready for Setu Bandhasana, for Chakrasana. So two variations. One is in the simple way that you're grabbing at the ankle, and I'm sure all of you can do full Chakrasana, but I show you the simple one. We all do it, so our spine gets warmed up. Then we do the full Chakrasana. Inhale deep, slowly hands to the knees. Deep and gently rising up. Stretch up, push the hip up, eyes looking the center of the chest. Deep breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nava inhale, Dasha exhale gently down. And one who can do it with the hands in the back, they do it like this. And one who are not sure, they do it in the same way what we're doing now. So slowly bring the hands behind. Sapta, inhale. With inhalation, gently rising up. Deep breath. 1, 2. In the simple variation as well, you're pushing your hips up, eyes looking in the center of the eyebrows. 2. And here, eyes are looking in the center of the eyebrows. We're opening the chest and pushing the hips towards the shoulders. 3, 4, 5. Slow breathing. Nava, inhale. Gently bring the head down. Exhale, slowly down. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Last time, same way. Inhaling deep. Ekadasha, up. Deep inhale, deep exhale here. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dwadasha, inhale, gently down. Exhale there, nice and easy. Bend your knees. Full breath in. Exhale, rocking forward, slowly sitting down. Paschimottanasana, forward bending pose. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Bring the hands on the side of the feet. Toes are pointing out, stretching out. Just let your shoulders to be relaxed. Let the spine stretch out gently. And staying here for the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow breathing, as slow as possible. Finding this deep therapeutic stretch on the spine, like a rubber band. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shodasha, inhale, head up. Saptadasha, exhale, coming back. Like I said in one of my essential yoga video, that you're as young as your spine. And this yoga pose in the beginning, you feel like, oh, I cannot do that. But slowly you're able to do that. And slowly you start to realize not you're able to do that, but very consciously you're able to bend your spine furthermore. Our spine is very flexible, but we require patience and not vanity. So with the time, we find deep flexibility in that. And that is really good for all the connecting tissue of the spine. So more they are breaking and stretching, more they are building up, more the flexibility is building, more the connecting tissues start to build up on top of each other. So your spine stay very, very healthy, and through the spine your nervous system as well stay like tip top throughout your life, which is very important, because there are 4 dimensions of having a great health and finding your true self: your body, your mind, your breath, and your emotions. So all 4 are engaged here in the Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga. That's how we can find the energy in the body also start to awaken and arise as well. Now from here, again, we lay down and just making sure you always have a space behind. So here I don't have so much, so I can bend my knee, and just making sure when I go back, I don't want to touch my feet on the wall. I don't want to get stuck, so I just make sure enough space laying down and getting ready for Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. Deep inhale, full breath in, and bringing the legs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Deep breathing, observing that your stomach is as in as possible. You find this weight of your diaphragm as well. 4, now 7, 8, hips engage. Deep inhale. Now exhale, bring the legs down, straight back in Halasana, gently and lovingly. You find this deep, mystical sensation at your hips. So that is stretching the toes, toenails on the ground, and the toes are pointing out, knees straight, and grab your fingers and grab and stretch out. Deep breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dasha, inhale, deep breath in, and carry the Pidasana, bending the knee and bringing it across the temples and pressing on the skull like a nutcracker. Deep breathing. 1, 2, full breathing. And going as deep down as possible so you're able to reach at your ears as well. 3, 4, 5. Yodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. Gently opening the hands and slowly bring the legs straight down. Gently, 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 straight, straight, straight in your own capacity. Going down, straight. Relax here. Now slowly bring the hands under the hip. Matsasyasana, toes pointing out. Opening up the chest. And the crown of the head, you want to touch on the ground, holding the weight from the back of the neck. Deep breathing here too. So see, we are keeping the navel in squeezed. We are breathing deep, having our diaphragm totally engaged. Deep breathing, eyes looking in the center of your eyebrows, and squeeze up the gentle muscle. Toes pointing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dasha, inhale, gently going down. Ekadasha, inhale, full breath in, slowly sitting down again. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Now we are getting ready for Shirsasana. And doing Shirsasana, just making sure you do it by the wall. Having the wall beside you, making sure you always have a space between you and the wall so our legs can hang and stay there. Use one leg at the wall, one leg straight, then we alternate. And one who can do it without wall, they do it. And one who just want to get ready, not sure about doing it independently, just follow the instruction here. Slowly making sure that the space between the elbows are equal to your hand size, and we're keeping the elbows straight, and the fingers are joined in, and bring the head in, just the tip of the forehead on the ground. Deep inhalation, gently going up, and gently stepping forward and bring the hips up, holding the weight on the shoulder blades. The shoulders, not on the neck. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation, and staying here for the count of 5. And one who are able to go up, deep inhale, slowly, gently going up. 1, 2, 3. And remember, if you're just staying there, down with your legs, just you're pushing your hips up, and knowing that you slowly get better. As soon as you start to gain more control at your shoulders, you're able to reach up there. 4, 5. Nava, inhale, deep breath in, bending your knee, deep inhalation, deep exhalation, and slowly going down. Inhale deep, full breath in, gently down, stay in Balasana. Bring the hands behind, staying there for the count of 5. 1, 2, 3. A common misconception is that the handstand is very, very difficult. Oh, my neck is not that strong. But the handstand is not about having the strength on the neck. However, neck is the most strong muscle that we have. But here on the Shirsasana, we use our lower body. And when we have the strength in the lower body, that is holding on the balance of the leg and the body. And also the weight is not going on the neck. The weight stay on the shoulder in the tripod we are creating. And slowly you get so much better. Shirsasana is the king of all the yoga asanas. When you do it right, it helps to channel this the Kundalini energy that reside at the root of the body upward. And that is also very good for the cardiovascular health as well. That also bring high oxygen blood to the brain, not in abundance because our brain don't need so much blood there, because that is also not good, but high oxygen blood is start to travel upward easily, which goes under the skin as well. So this really rejuvenates the health and the beauty of our face, and increase the light and the shine in our eye. Also the hearing improves, also the headaches goes away, and many other spiritual benefits as well with that. So when you do it right, you get so much better. Also your intelligence start to shine, your memory is fast, your rationality is very clear and sharp. So many benefit on the physical plane as well happens. That is why this is very important. If you don't do it, it's like, you know, that you go to India, but you don't enjoy Indian food there. What's the point? So in the same way, you do all the Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga and you don't do the Shirsasana, what's the point with that? Maybe it makes sense to you what I mean with that. But I think, I'm sure you folks are intelligent, you know what I mean. You feel me. Slowly we sit down now with the crossed legs. So ideally with the time you're able to sit with in Padmasana, but slowly here you just with the crossed leg in the simple way you sit down. Inhaling deep now, slowly bring the hands behind, elbow to elbow. And we are getting ready for Yoga Mudra Asana. Inhale deep, head up. Exhale, forward bend. Gently down, deep breathing. 1, 2, 3. And remember to squeeze the navel in. 4, 5. Dasha, inhale, head up. Ekadasha, exhale, bringing the hands on the side in Chinna Mudra. Index finger and thumb are together. Straight spine, holding the belly in as possible. And the chin is tucked down, so you can see it easily from the side angle. And here, deep breath. When you're breathing deep, observe that your root muscle, so the genital part of the body and the diaphragm, the lower diaphragm is squeezed up. And observe that your spine is like a straw, is bringing this vital energy up with inhalation. Exhalation, you feel that is going down and releasing the lower muscles. So we do it for 5 times. Exhale fully. One. Squeeze in, so you feel like this, all the sensation, the body start to shake with the tingling as well, because it's highly interlinked with our sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. That's why we feel the shaking. But don't worry about this. Focus on the breath. Have the breath from your throat. 3, 4, 5. Utplutihi, hands on the side of the hip, deep breath in and push the hips up. So when you are in the lotus, that is the easiest that you're able to lift up. But half lotus as well, making sure your hips are off the ground and deep breathing here. 3, 4, 5. Breathe slowly down. Exhale. Index finger and thumb are together. And very simple breathing exercise we do before we lay down for Shavasana. Deep breathing. Bring the right hand. Use your right hand. Slowly bring your index finger and the middle finger in. And use your small finger and the ring finger. Use your thumb. So this is the angle you are creating. If you're able to see it, I'm sure you're able to. If not, just use your thumb and use your middle finger. And we do the breathing exercise of alternate nostril. So I show you how. So this is now we are getting into summertime. So we start with the moon side of the nostril. Exhale fully. And closing the right nostril with the thumb, inhaling from the left. Full breath, not in the belly, up, holding it, then exhaling from the right. You're closing the left nostril from your small in the ring finger or from the middle finger. Exhale fully, hold the breath out. Again, we are closing our right nostril, inhaling from the left, holding it, exhaling from the right. Nadi Shodhan. Inhaling from the left, exhaling from the right. We do it for 5 times and close your eyes when you do so. Inhaling from the left, full breath, exhaling from the right. Try it last time. Inhaling from the left, exhaling from the right. Shoulders are relaxed. There is no race, so be as slow as possible. Inhaling from the left, exhaling from the right. Last time, guys, very good. With straight spine, inhaling from the left, feel that you are channeling the life force from the left nostril and then exhausted air is coming out from the right. Feel this warmth when the air is coming out. Now, after the exhalation, now we are inhaling from the right nostril. Alternate now. Hold the breath and exhaling from the left side. This is a powerful breathing exercise, very, very fast, that is bringing the harmony in the left and the right hemisphere of the brain. Inhaling from the right. Exhaling from the left. Any kind of headache you have in your life, that will go away with that kind of breathing. Inhaling from the right. Exhaling from the left. And some people holding the tension in the jaws, so they start to grind their teeth. That resolve with this exercise. Very powerful, very psychological as well. Very parapsychological breath way too. Inhaling from the right. Third last time, exhaling from the left. Straight spine, shoulders relaxed, and doing it mindfully, experiencing this like it's like a thread is going through the needle from the right side and coming from the left side. Second last time. Inhaling from the right. Exhaling from the left. Slowly bring the hand down and witness both your nostrils. This is a very powerful breath work that is also bring you in alpha state of mind. This alpha wave of the mind start to achieve with that. You find very quietness and centered. Your focus improve, your memory improve, your left and the right hemisphere sync really, really well. The bridge that we imagine between the left and the right, there is one small bridge. Then you start to build this highway between this left and the right hemisphere just with this breath work. Your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system is highly stimulated and balanced. You feel very, very centered with that. Energetically as well, you feel very calm and relaxed throughout the body, in the feminine and the masculine side of the body. Now the next breath work, very simple. So that is just to increase the capacity of the ribs, because our ribs are very flexible. When we are breathing deep, so our lungs are like the balloon. They stretch, so that way our ribs has to also stretch and expand as well. And when you have the open and big chest, for male and female equally, you not only look beautiful, but that is like enhancing your appearance, your confidence. So this is a powerful breath work to just increase the capacity of your lung. Inhaling deep, full breath in, slowly move on your right side. You close the right hand in the back, and the left hand at your knee, eyes looking back, and deep breathing here for 10 times. Inhaling deep, exhaling deep, not in the belly. 1, 2, 3. Deep inhale forcefully and deep exhale forcefully. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale deep, slowly and gently. Now on the left side. Inhale deep, exhale deep. 1, 2, making sure you're not belly breathing, just in your chest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Slowly coming back in the center. Now bring the hands behind, have the fingers in. Slowly bring the head back and deep breathing. And again, you're increasing the space at your diaphragm, not in the belly. Squeeze the belly in, deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Always observe that your navel is squeezed in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale deep, slowly back in the center, hands in the center, ending with the sound of Om and Shanti. After that, we lay down in Shavasana for a while, and then we start with our evening. So starting the sound of Om with me, straight spine. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukh bhag bhave. Slowly from here, with your closed eyes, lay down and let go the control from the body. Allow your body to be as passive as possible. And keeping this active breathing, experiencing the body like a stone, just staying on the mat, on the ground, and without movement, and just having active breathing. Realizing this detachment from the body, and bringing all the awareness on your active breathing. And slowing down the breath, as slowing down as possible. When you're slowing down your breath, you experience that the awareness of time, space also slow down. Keeping a gentle smile from the corner of your lips and the corner of your eyes. Making sure your shoulders and all the muscles of the body are relaxed. Slow breathing. Imagining that with inhalation, you're filling your body with the golden light. The golden light is filling from your toes up to your hips, up to your crown of the head. So filling the body with the golden light, holding it, experiencing this warmth. So we're imagining it with intensity and detachment. This healing, warm golden light in the entire body, and then exhaling and letting go this exhausted life force and remaining with the golden light, then inviting more golden light. So with every inhalation, you are radiant, more having this vibrant golden light shining through your body and start to shine out from the body. Just imagining it, feeling it, experiencing it, being vivid with that, experiencing it with emotions for a few more moments. This full body inhalation, the golden light, and full body exhalation. Hey, sweetie. मैं अभी आता हूँ, okay? Doing yoga, huh? Or do you want to come and do Om with me? Come, sit down with me. Sit down for 1 minute. Okay. People are laying down. See, they're doing yoga with me on the internet. When you're a big boy, then you can also do with us. You know? Or is a good boy? A good boy? Or you want to play with the rocket? Okay, we will play in a while, okay? Do you want to sit down or you want to go out? Or you can come back, okay? I will call you. Or you can look, my mic is there now, so you can play in 5 minutes, huh? Yeah, lovely. एक पप्पी दे दे पापा को. जय, अच्छा, और जय श्री कृष्णा तो कर दे. जय कृष्णा. जय श्री कृष्णा. Okay, खड़ा हो. Just having awareness of your deep breathing, having a smile from the corner of the lips and the eyes, and feeling the body with this deep awareness of peace. When the peace is revealed in the body, you feel this blissfulness as well, experiencing this bliss awareness throughout the body. And gently and lovingly, breathing deeper and consciously. When you are breathing deeper and consciously, bringing the awareness on the physical body, bringing the awareness on the surroundings, bringing the awareness on the temperature, having this beautiful smile from the corner of your lips and the corner of the eyes, and remind yourself, affirming to yourself in your own language, lovingly and convincingly, that I am blessed. I am truly blessed. And reminding all the blessings of your life that you have. Realizing that you are unique. You are specially able You're able to love. You're able to receive love. You're healthy. You're wise. You're intelligent. You're provided. You're guided. You're safe. You are the daughter or a son. You're a husband or partner. You're a brother or sister. Realizing all the relationships that you have, that so you're totally blessed and feeling this blessing that I'm truly blessed. And feeling yourself blessed for the things that you don't have as well, because that is also a blessing. Maybe we don't know it. It's just in disguise, and just feeling it. And I'm truly blessed. Reminding yourself again and again, I'm truly blessed. I'm generous. Gently breathing deeper, stretching the body gently and lovingly. Acknowledging this, that you have done really, really well. Because your body is your temple, is your shrine, is your church. And slowly and gently, slowly sit back. And you can very gently open the eyes. So this was it, the practice of Ashtanga Yoga in